Today we're covering the band trip, debate and forensics, HOSA, prom, J-Day, a whole bunch of sports, and more. This is Wildcat TV on Comcast 15. Hey Wildcats, my name is Zoey Armstrong. Go on, introduce yourself. Hey, Zoey Armstrong here, the evil one, or whatever. Man, you sound like you need a vacation. Maybe to someplace like Ireland? Didn't the marching band go there recently? I think Emily has more about that.
Hey Wildcats, last year our very own Golden Regiment Marching Band was given the opportunity of a lifetime to go to Ireland this year and march in the St. Patrick's Day Parade. A few months ago, our Wildcat Jazz Ensemble was given the opportunity to perform in addition to that performance. I'm here to tell you all about it. There were 5 different flight groups leaving at various times, ranging from 3 a.m. to noon. Once students started arriving in Ireland, they headed straight to Gaelic games, where they learned to play Gaelic football and hurling and enjoyed a light lunch. That night, jazz band students had a rehearsal at the hotel. The next day, we got to tour an old, incredible-looking castle that was built in 1172. After that, students were allowed to explore the city of Kilkenny. That night, our very own Wildcat Jazz Ensemble performed at the Helix in Dublin alongside a bunch of other Irish performers. Parade Day was a lot of fun for everyone to enjoy. We wore our marching costumes with light-up green and gold hats, green shamrock necklaces, light-up green bracelets, and green lights on our hands. The parade was 2 hours long, and the GR finished the parade exactly at 2:12, which was super special to the band. The next day, students rode 3 hours to travel to the Cliffs of Moher, which was super pretty. That was where Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings was filmed. But before traveling to the Cliffs of Moher, students got the chance to get off the bus and stretch their legs by shopping in Galway. On our 6th day in Ireland, we traveled to a family farm called Causey Farms. We spent the entire day there and got to do various activities such as making bread, holding and petting lots of animals, going into mine shafts, and much more. On our last day, students and staff all got to visit St. Patrick's Cathedral to tour the beautiful church. After their tour at the church, all the students got free time on Grafton Street to shop some more before they had to leave. That night, students got to dress up all fancy for a dinner with a show at Taylor's 3 Rock for their last night in Ireland. Students had such a great time and are truly super thankful for the opportunity that was given to them. Now off to Alex for more on the trip.
Hey Wildcats, welcome back to another band segment. Obviously, Emily had that really great overview of the Ireland trip in its entirety, but I'm here to get a more in-depth look at some of the activities they did and just their experiences overall.
In addition to marching in the St. Patrick's Day Parade, students were given the opportunity to submerge themselves in the rich culture of Ireland. This included events such as being taught a traditional Irish dance of victory and celebration.
Hi, I'm Addie Jogi, and I'm a junior, and I play the clarinet.
I'm Grace Caldwell. I'm a junior, and I play snare drum.
Where did you learn this dance at?
We learned it in this barn on a farm that we visited called Causey Farm.
What kind of elements did the dance involve?
It had a lot of tiny steps, and then every round you move on to the next group so you can kind of get to know each group.
It was a lot of jumping and spinning around.
Was this an experience that you enjoyed?
I enjoyed it, but I don't really like dancing in front of people, so I was coming in thinking that it was going to be embarrassing.
I had a lot of fun with my friends. There was a lot of giggling and laughing because some of us weren't good and we were just tripping over each other. And I didn't really expect to like it, but I went into it with an open mind and had a lot of fun.
The students part of Wildcat Jazz Ensemble also got the opportunity to perform in Ireland.
Hi, I'm Jackson Mowers. I'm a junior. I play the trumpet, and it's my first year in WJE.
Hi, I'm Sydney. I'm a junior, and this is my second year in WJE, and I play the trumpet.
How did it feel to prepare for an event such as this?
All the extra rehearsals were very stressful, and it filled on my schedule I couldn't work anything, but the payoff when we were there and just thinking back on it now is definitely worth it.
I would say it was certainly a bit of a challenge with the parade marching and then the extra jazz band rehearsals, but it was totally worth it overall.
What was the energy of the crowd?
The crowd, when we were there, at least being on stage, they went crazy. It was really loud. I've never experienced something like that before. So it was just they reacted very positively, which I didn't think was going to happen.
There was a huge 200 voice choir behind us in the venue, and on one of our more upbeat songs they started clapping, which would really up the energy, and it was just really cool with the other musicians.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jack. I'm in the band, and this is what I got in Ireland. I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I did something. I was like, you know that $500 you gave me? She was like, yeah. I was like, I spent it all in one day. She was like, what the? She was like, she sent me dude with a period at the end. She just goes, dude. When we were in Ireland, we went to this big shopping center, and there was a store in there called Carol's, and it had just a bunch of like souvenirs and stuff. So I got this ring there. Outside of the Carol's, there was a place called CF, and it was like just like jewelry stuff, mostly women's jewelry. But on that window, when I looked in, I saw like a box of like watches, and I saw it, and it was like 65 euros. So I got this watch right here because I thought it was nice. All my friends make fun of me for getting it, but I got this.
Thank you to all the band members that were willing to share their experiences with us, and we're so glad you guys had fun. Back to you in the studio.
Wow, that looked like so much fun. Good job out there, guys. It was okay, I guess. It was so much more than just okay. Ugh, I'm not going to debate this with you. I'll leave that to the debate team. Speaking of, Olivia and Kennedy have some news on debate and forensics.
Hey Wildcats! I'm Kennedy and I'm going to cover forensics.
And I'm Olivia and I'm covering debate.
Because if you didn't know, our fantastic debate and forensics teams just went to districts.
And I'm here to tell you more.
Miss Garricky, the debate and communications teacher here at Blue Springs High School, recently went to districts with our debate team.
We just got done with our NSDA districts this past couple of weekends. So districts for debate looks a lot different than districts in speech because districts in debate is 3 days long. So they spend 2 days doing their debate events and 1 day doing their IEs.
Here are some of the debaters who qualified.
Hi, I'm Kylie Harris and I'm a sophomore.
Hi, I'm Lucy Johnson.
And I'm Keegan Harwood.
I qualified to state in original oratory, and then me and my partner got 8th place at districts for nationals.
I qualified in informative speaking.
And I qualified in program oral interpretation, also known as POI.
This year's districts were very hard on our debate team because 2 of our Blue Springs debate duos ended up having to compete against each other.
That was really hard. We love these girls. We prepped the entire year with them. They were our varsities of last year as novices, so a lot of the things that we know from them. So having to debate them and compete against them, knowing that the loser would get knocked out was pretty hard, but ultimately we were super proud of each other.
So it was a really tough moment as a coach, but also really exciting because that meant we were so far into the tournament and the only team left with 2 teams left in the tournament that it was a good thing, but also really sad.
I also asked them how they deal with their nerves before they debate.
For me, prayer is really powerful, just to have a moment of silence and like aloneness with me and God, and to know that like no matter what the decision is, I still have my faith.
I just decide, okay, I have to focus on this round. If I don't win, let's figure out why. Let's change it before I go into that next round. But really for nerves, I just realized like, hey, this judge probably does not know what I'm talking about. Let's make it entertaining for them because I know I would hate to be in that position.
Now on to Kennedy with the forensic side of things.
Hi, my name is Lillian Noah. I qualified in HI and storytelling. I got first in both events. My favorite memory from this year is probably just hanging out in the back rooms with everybody where we just kind of like sit and talk the whole time. I'm really excited for state because I've gone every year and I've gotten top 3 each year, so hopefully we're gonna do it again.
Congrats to everybody who qualified for districts.
Good luck at nationals and state.
Bye!
Fantastic job to everyone in both debate and forensics. Hey, I heard HOSA had their state competition. Oh yeah, you're right. Jack knows more.
Hey Wildcats, I'm Jack Jackson, and today we're going to talk about HOSA and how they did at state. Let's head off to Dr. Klotz to learn a little bit more about what HOSA really is.
HOSA, you would think HOSA would stand for something that started with an H and an O and an S and an A. It doesn't. It stands for Future Health Professionals. It's basically the largest student-run organization in the world for students that are wanting to go into any type of healthcare profession. So the people that went to HOSA were actually qualifiers for round 2 in state. And so we had 12 individuals that made their round 1 and they got invited to round 2. So in January, they tested high enough to go on. So in round 2, they competed either in skills events or in we're going to say it's like an ACT test in their event on steroids, whatever it is. They're all healthcare events. And then we had Grace Plattner, and she was in job seeking skills, and she gets to go to internationals, and Natalie Colbert in medical math, and then we had Luke Crandall in medical reading. So all of them are going, but everyone just did such a fantastic job in their events, and they were practicing and having fun, and the music, the everything, the films of Just Dance, the films of them working on their CPR with each other. It's just a really fun time.
Hi, I'm Grace Plattner. I got second in job seeking skills at HOSA State. I've gone to state all 4 years of high school. This year I did like a mock interview for my second round, but super fun. Outside of it, you get to meet so many people from different schools and see everyone's event, and there's just a lot of fun stuff that you can mingle in with healthcare. And then I got second in ATC testing for occupational health and safety, or OSHA.
Congratulations to all the people that made it to state. Back to you in the studio.
You all did wonderful. What are you doing? I'm late for my completely not evil scheme. You stay here. Right. I'm gonna go make sure they're not doing anything bad, so, have a commercial break.
Car trouble. It's frustrating, uncertain, and uncomfortable. When it pops up, Randy's Personal Auto Service will take care of you. We are a family-owned and operated auto repair service in Blue Springs, and we've been helping students and teachers like you for over 30 years. We take care of everything from routine maintenance, engine, AC, and heating repair, to tires, steering, suspension, and alignment. Besides our amazing prices, another thing that separates us is our safe, secured overnight parking that keeps your vehicle safe while we fix you up. So when that frustrating car trouble hits, Randy's Personal Auto Service has your back. Randy's Personal Auto Service, quality service at a quality price. Call 816-224-3217 to schedule your routine maintenance or repair today.
Your home is your castle. Are pests invading your castle? Let Moxie Pest Control help protect your home from invading armies of pests. We create a moat around your home to protect it from superhighway of pests trying to invade your castle. Get your throne back. Make pests a thing of the past with Moxie Pest Control. See how at killbugsfast.com.
At Country Financial, we protect the things you love. We are locally owned and have helped many students and teachers just like you in the Blue Springs School District over the years. Whether it's protecting your car, your home, or your business, you want an insurance company that puts your needs and your finances first. Call us and you talk to a real person, not an automated 1-800 number. As an A+ rated insurance provider, we will do just that. In addition to our competitive rates, we offer discounts for teachers, students with good grades, police officers, firefighters, and EMTs. Who doesn't like getting the best insurance coverage and saving money? At Country Financial, you can do both. Give us a call today at 816-795-6340 or visit us right off of AA Highway in Green Valley.
Let Big Frog outfit your clubs and teams and help your fundraisers and more by creating your very own online store with professional help from Big Frog. First, select the gear, artwork, and options for your store. Second, Big Frog builds your online store to match your branding. Third, promote your new online store to your team, parents, and fans by sharing a link. Your store is open 24/7, and best of all, you are never stuck with leftover inventory. Get your artwork on a shirt today by contacting Big Frog of Independence at 816-795-1115.
So I couldn't find my evil twin, but they'll be back soon. Probably. In the meantime, Batania has some information on the upcoming Mr. Wildcat show.
Mr. Wildcat 2025.
Wait, what even is Mr. Wildcat? It's a pageant-style competition for senior boys. The theme this year is Greek gods and goddesses.
Okay, but like, when is it?
Well, it's on April 12th at 5 p.m.
Okay, so like, what do I gotta do?
Good question. It'll be at the PAC. They're selling tickets for $5 in the Commons the week of, and then for $10 at the door.
Okay, I'm down, but if Zeus strikes me down for missing my friend's party, then I'm finding you.
I should have auditioned. I think I would have blown it out of the park. Gee, when did you get back? Unimportant. What is important is a trip we took to MU for J-Day. Take it away, Avery.
On Wednesday, March 26, our Wildcat TV class took a field trip down to Mizzou for their National Journalism Day. Through this event, we as a class were able to learn from professionals about broadcasting and journalism. There were also some photography workshops that senior Keelan Johnson was able to attend.
I've attended a couple of photography classes, and that's my passion. So I'm learning new things, learning from the professionals, making connections, whatever I can do.
In addition to Keelan's excitement, the rest of us also enjoyed our time there, especially sophomore Maddie Stiles, who was able to meet with her personal celebrity.
I got to meet Kathy Koolmeyer, and she's not famous, but in my book, she's super famous. So I got to take a picture with her, and I'm really excited. And I learned a lot of design things and mobile filming things. And the last professor was super nice, and he was super funny.
These workshops were not only fun to attend, but we were able to learn a lot of new tips and tricks and make new connections, according to Wildcat TV sophomore Phoenix Hughes.
J-Day was so much fun. I learned a lot of new things and also made a lot of really cool connections for my future career, so that was amazing. And I can't wait to come back my junior and senior year. It was so fun.
Overall, Wildcat TV received 3 separate awards for segments that the students submitted. Avery Gamble received honorable mention for her Golden Regiment segment and a superior for Timeout. Keelan Johnson got the award Best of Show for his Randy Autos commercial. This has been Avery Gamble at Mizzou, Wildcat TV.
Man, J-Day was fun. Don't we all look so snazzy in our jackets? I wear it better. Speaking of looking snazzy, prom is coming up. Addie will have more.
Hi, it's Addie Kincaid-Chilcutt, and I have some information on prom. Prom is Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, from 8 to 11 p.m. It is at the Westin Hotel at Crown Center. The theme this year is Sunset Symphony. Tickets are $55, but you can get a discount if you have a 95% attendance or higher. Prom royalty will be announced at the beginning of prom night, so if you're interested in being there for that, get to the Westin Hotel on time. Now off to Miss Zoey for some more information.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Lowy, and I'm in the 300s office. Tickets will be on sale in the Wildcat Walk before and after school in the 300s office. Tickets go on sale April 21st, and we'll be selling them all week through April 25th. The best days to pick up your prom ticket are going to be on Monday or Tuesday. Lots of opportunities at prom to take beautiful pictures for your social media. We're going to have a beautiful dessert bar. Our famous chocolate fountains will be back this year. DJ Showtime is back again this year. Stay tuned if you want to find out more about how to submit some song requests. If you'd like to bring a guest to prom, we would love to have them. You're going to need to pick up a guest form. If your guest is still enrolled in high school, you're going to need to pick up one of the yellow prom forms in the 300s office. They're due by April 11th. If the guest that you want to bring to prom is no longer in high school, they need to meet a few requirements. They cannot be any older than the age of 20 by prom night, and they can't be any younger than a 9th grader. If you're bringing a guest to prom that is no longer in high school, you'll pick up one of the orange forms. The orange forms are also due April 11th. When you bring those forms back, you'll need to bring a copy of your friend's driver's license or state ID. We also have QR codes that are available for digital copies if you need one. Come by the 300s office.
Thank you, Miss Lowy. Make sure to get your forms to the 300s office by April 11th. And make sure to get your prom tickets April 21st through the 25th. I can't wait to see you all there. Signing off, this is Addie Kincaid-Chilcutt. Back to you in the studio.
Shoot, I really need to get an outfit. Be right back. Right now, we haven't even... Here, have a commercial break while I get them back.
Are you looking for that sweet treat? Come check us out at Culver's where we have fresh frozen custard and more. Come see us at Culver's on South 7 Highway in Blue Springs.
Yeah!
Half lemonade, half ice cream. New frosted lemonade starting at 240 calories.
My name is Chelsea. I've been coming here since I was 15, which is not too long ago. No. I've been coming here since I was 15, and I love coming to Dahlquist Dental. I feel comfortable here. I'm never anxious or worried about any of the care I'm going to receive here, which is actually a big deal. For me, I've been to a lot of dentists. Dr. Ryan is always meticulous, and he's very careful and thorough, and I really, really love that about here.
Scout coffee, just the pick-me-up you need.
Psst, hey you, there's a Cat's Corner design contest starting April 2nd through the 16th. Submit your design using the QR code. The design must be Cat's Corner themed, no more than 4 colors digitally submitted. The top designs will be voted on. They will receive a free t-shirt of their own and see it sold throughout the store. Make sure to tune in. Back to you in the studio.
How fast can you run? You should join a soccer team or something. Jeez. Being evil means needing to be fast for reasons. Oh, and since you brought it up, Keelan has an update for soccer.
On March 25th, the girls lost to Lee Summit North Broncos 4-1, and on April 2nd, they lost to Liberty North 5-3. But the girls balanced those losses with 2 spectacular wins. The girls played Lee Summit on March 27th, going into overtime when Anna Poli drove down the field, dishing it to Hazel Trotman, who drew a foul in the penalty box, later putting it away, giving the Cats a victory. Anna Poli, who is currently committed to Lincoln University. She had torn her ACL last season, making her believe that she would never play again.
It was a tough year, tearing my ACL for the second time. I didn't know if I was ever going to play soccer again, so it meant a lot to get on the field tonight and really make a difference. I was only supposed to play 10 minutes a half, but whenever we realized we were going into overtime, I called my mom to see if I could play in overtime, and it really paid off. You know, I got the assist to Hazel to be able to draw that penalty kick, so I'd say it felt really good to be back. In college, it's not easy. It's not easy playing at a Division II school. It's not easy to play in college, period. So I just think that being able to face these issues now will help me with the smaller little things that'll happen in college and even the big things. I think it's good preparation to work through the tough things.
I talked to the winning penalty taker, Hazel Trotman, about her mindset when taking penalties and how experiences like this help her transition into college soccer.
What goes through my mind is I just try to psych the goalie out. I just look back and forth. I usually just trust my gut and just tell myself I can do it, and then I just do it with all my power, shoot the ball, boom, goal happens. It's a lot. I put in a whole bunch of work, a lot of tiring work, and you know what, that just proved that I just did all that for a reason, and I'm working towards going to college and getting better. And a lot of the girls that I play with here, I'm going to college with and I play against in college, so it's really good playing against them now, seeing how the teams play together and just preparing me and making me better for college.
Hazel Trotman had another standout game against the Liberty Blue Jays. The Wildcats initially went up 1-0 with a free kick goal by Tori Straub, then dropped 3-1. Hazel Trotman scored late in the second half, bringing them 3-2, giving the Wildcats hope. And with 7 seconds left, Hazel Trotman scored off of a corner kick from Adley Short, tying the game. "20 seconds into overtime, Hazel Trotman bags a hat trick, giving the Wildcats a victory. Our goalkeeping team also had a good game that night, with Mary Cates having 6 saves and Harper Lisk having 4. Stay tuned to keep track of our girls' season. I'm Keelan Johnson, Wildcat TV.
Yeah, soccer's a little too intense for me. You're literally evil. What do you mean, too intense? You know what? How about something like track and field? Aurora and Renna have something about that.
We've had a great start to the season. We're kind of riding the high from last year. Finished second in state, highest points scored in school history for our program at 75. So we started right back up and won the Northwest Indoor, where we get to take a lot of girls to get some experience up there. Great facility. We're also going to go to KU Relays to see competition from Kansas and Arkansas. So we really get to see a little bit of everybody around the state as we work into postseason.
Hi, I'm Layla, and I was part of the sprint medley team that broke the school record this past 2 weeks at Northwest. I ran the 400 leg, and it was a really fast race. We beat everyone by a lot, so that was really fun, and it was a really good time.
The start of the season's been really good. We had a great day for time trials, and then we went to an indoor meet at Northwest Missouri State University, and we had a lot of guys do some really good things. We had our first JV meet on Wednesday, the 26th. We won that meet as a team, which was really good. We had a lot of great performances, and we even had some guys, compete at the JV meet, and they performed very well, and so they ended up, taking them on Friday to the varsity meet that we're going to in Lee Summit.
My name is Dante Olberg.
My name is Hudson Drydale.
I run the 100 and the 200.
I'm in the 4x1 and long jump.
The way that I'm hoping the season will go is the past 2 years we've been to state. I'm hoping to get to state either on a relay or open event and place higher than 4th.
Yeah, my goal is to PR and make it to state this year.
Not quite my ballpark, I don't think. Ballparks, huh? How about some baseball with Annabelle?
Coach McElligott, head baseball coach here at Blue Springs High School. We start our season, had a good week of tryouts, had about 74 kids come out, got it down to 45, which is always hard. We have started the season already. We've played 5 games. We are a work in progress. We're getting better each day. We lost a lot from our state championship team last year. We returned about 6 guys from last year's group: Barrett Jones, Carson Bushman, Logan Kraft, Jackson Trueblood, Connor McElligott, and Cohen Kelsey. But we lost a lot. They're working real hard. So far Barrett Jones has really been leading the charge offensively. He's batting over 500 right now, playing a great defense in the outfield. We just keep getting better every day. Kids are working real hard, and hopefully we have a good end of the week.
Hey, I'm Barrett Jones. I'm a senior. I've been playing pretty good baseball recently. Team, we haven't been doing as good as we wanted to. We've been struggling, but I think we're going to get it together. We got high hopes for the season. Hopefully we can put something together down the road and maybe win districts for the 3rd time in a row.
So, how about it? No thanks. Still too much. Okay, fine. How about the most chill sport I know? Golf! With the side of tennis, just in case. Take it away, Kiera.
We're early in the season. We've only had 1 varsity event, 1 JV event. Our JV won on Wednesday versus Truman's varsity team at Drum Farm, and we were led by Jackson Jones and Titus Jackson, who were co-medalists in that event with a 39. And varsity kicked off at Creekmore, and our best scores are by Memphis Slay and Parker Boswell and Logan Swaffer on that. And then we get back to work next week, and we'll be playing 1 tournament at home and 1 tournament at Winterstone against Liberty North.
My season's been pretty good. We kind of just all work together as a team. And we got a lot of young guys, but we're all working together. It's just been fun, and we're all shooting good. And that's about it.
The tennis season has been going really great. We've obviously been battling some rain and stuff like that, but we have a good group of guys on our team this year. Just great attitudes, work really hard, are coachable. We've started a good season so far, and we're hoping for a even better season by the end of the year.
The season's been pretty good, actually. It's been really nice getting close with the guys. We haven't been bad in tournaments. We've actually placed top 10 in pretty much everything we've played so far. We had a tough result this week and ended up getting beat by Truman, but we're hoping we can bounce back and have a great season.
Anything? No, I'll stick to my evil schemes, thanks. I thought your schemes were completely not evil. No comment. I actually just realized I have somewhere else to be, and that was all we had for this week's episode, so doodles. Wait. Well, they weren't wrong. That is all we have for this episode. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to check out our socials. And remember, it's a great day to be a Wildcat. We did it! Guys, am I the best? I think I'm the best. No? Nothing?